Yo gang, what's going on? I'm the Blue Ranger and welcome back to Batman, a Telltale Games series. We're going to jump right here into episode 2. I know it came out a few days ago, but it actually coincided with the release of Destiny Rise of Iron, which is my go-to game, so this had to be pushed off a little bit, and here we go. I'm actually going to watch the previously on because I forgot what happened in the first part.
Knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Good thing I had that moment to catch up on the previously on because I'd forgotten a little bit about what had happened because it was so long ago that I played. I almost played through episode 1 again into episode 2, but I just didn't have the time. This game adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. It is the same as every other Telltale game. Oh, I'm excited. I love this game so much. I'm really excited to see where this goes. I'm hearing nothing but good things, and I don't like to hear anything. I like to jump into these games blind, but I've heard good things, so it made me even more excited. I can't control him yet.
Master Bruce.
Oh, loading?
I thought I might find you.
Wait, this
here.
place is actually called Crime Alley?
The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were.
So wait, my parents were actually involved?
This day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Wow.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Yeah.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got.
He's basically my family.
Thank you. I won't let you down
And
again.
he's obviously a good man. You can't hold it against him, especially if he's being honest about being ready to walk out the door. You just can't hold it against him.
Collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
It would be very interesting if it
Maybe there
went
was
from
some
being
detail I overlooked.
like a civil mugging to something serious, something related to the crime. All right, I'm in charge again.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
All right, let's go look at the graffiti. That seems like the next logical step. Huh. His head on his child's body from a distance looked
He
funny.
was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal, not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
They've added a new level of texture to their normal games, like The Wolf Among Us and Walking Dead. It feels much more three-dimensional. You can see highlights and things shine when they're wet from the rain. It's pretty interesting. It shows that Telltale Games is progressing as a game developer. I think that's pretty neat. Let's see if there's anything back here before we keep moving forward. Hello, Alfred. Is there anything more this direction, or am I just going to start walking into a wall? Yep, there's the wall. Is there anything else? Nope. Pretty much wasted my time. Very good. Let's go look at the theater.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
Wow.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Wow. That's pretty wild.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this."
Hmm.
And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Man, they're like rewriting the whole Batman story as far as I know it. Okay, so there's... Oh, I can't move. All I can do is look at things. So, what am I looking for? Oh, I can't. Never mind, I lied.
Bruce, stay back.
Oh.
Bruce, stay back.
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Oh.
Don't Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Wow, that's morbid. Oh,
Bruce, are you all right?
I bet they wish that they had pulled the trigger at this point.
They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Time to bring him down. Time to bring him down. Is that just our entry? I think that's just our introduction to part 2. That was it. That was the intro sequence. So we're in the police department now. What does that mean? What are we doing here?
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Relax, Harv. No one needs to know. We'll be out of here in no time.
Oh, relax, he says. As if Bruce Wayne won't turn every head in the building. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us.
Me
No
too.
headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
One hand washes the other, Lieutenant.
Is that how it works?
Of course. Otherwise, everyone has dirty hands.
What he means is, we'll repay the favor in kind.
I'm gonna call you on that.
Do it. Call me on it. I'm good for it.
Nice job.
I'll make it happen.
Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
I appreciate that.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
I know he does a lot for the department, but honestly, Batman freaks me out.
Oh, he's definitely freaky. But I'm glad he's out there watching over the city.
He does a good job.
All right,
I do a
Falcone's
good job.
inside. Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
All right, let's go. Episode 2. We're still just beginning. We're constantly just beginning. What, he's in a hospital bed? I didn't think we roughed him up that much. Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family.
I mean, I'll rip your nuts off.
That out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're
I'm
anything
Batman
like
and you're a
Thomas Wayne,
douchebag.
then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
I mean, if it gives me the option, I ain't gonna do it. Hurt him.
I am not here to take care of you. You deserve to suffer for what you've done.
Yep.
You'd never know the truth.
I don't plan on killing him.
Your old man is in yet.
I need you alive, but only until I have answers.
Apple didn't fall far, did it? You got that Wayne seed. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. But if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
I never asked for any of it.
And yet, the money spends, doesn't it?
He made you rich, but you still had him killed.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
Then who did?
Who did?
Tell me. Just give me the information.
Anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell!
What? What? What?
The bastard had to die.
What? 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 What's happening?
Here! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor!
What's happening on her
No one
face?
can pin her out. Go! Go!
It looks like something was happening. She had like that was not in her character model in the last scene where we saw her. It looked like she had spider veins or something going up from the side of her mouth. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. But I wonder if she wakes up and has no recollection of what she did.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I I think so.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
Right?
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody.
Let's get the facts first. Let's figure this out.
The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Wait, who would choose to defend Falcone?
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Yeah, this is no good.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Nope, and here's where they make me scan a bunch of shit. Yep. Scanning. Scanning. Scan the neck.
Fresh
Yeah, see?
Injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
Oh, that's uncomfortable. See, that's what I noticed.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Does he have a Wayne cell phone case?
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Did I just swipe up?
I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's
Revolution!
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
A lead? Good, just what we need. The
My
press.
friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
I have no comment at this time.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me.
I'm gonna be. You're the press.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
I'm not giving her information.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Stonewalled. Well, gang, that's where we're going to end this episode. Thank you so much for coming by and watching this. I know these episodes, I say it at the end of all of them, but they're very low-key because I don't want to talk over the story too much, but I think that's not a bad thing. But I do appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out. This story is heating up already. I didn't expect Falcone to die this early on. I don't know if I expected him to die at all, because Falcone's been around for... I believe he's been around in the Batman universe for a long time, so finding out that the Waynes were part of crime families and Falcone is now dead. I'm not the biggest comic book guy, but that's pretty big news to me. But I'm excited to see where this goes, so we're going to keep on playing it. But thanks so much for coming by. Don't forget to check me out at twitch.tv/OnTheBlueRanger or beam.pro/OnTheBlueRanger, which has a really low latency between chat and myself, so our conversations are a little bit more, I'm going to say intimate is a good word for it. We can have some more timely conversations, or you can stay right here at youtube.com/OnTheBlueRanger for more daily uploads just like this. Guys, thanks so much for coming by and hanging out, and I will see you in the next episode.
Cracky.